All right, welcome to the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Today we're going to take the Duncan Hines Dolly Parton combo cake. You can see here the Southern style coconut. This is perfectly moist cake. This is a new line by Dolly Parton, and she's selling a few different things. This is just one of them. We're going to try this cake. This is her favorite coconut cake, and on the back here it tells you how to make it and the things you'll need, including one package of this Duncan Hines cake mix, 1 cup of milk, half a cup of melted butter, 4 eggs, 1 container of the Duncan Hines Dolly Parton's creamy buttercream frosting, 2 cups of sweetened flake coconut, and Pam baking spray. Goes on to tell you how to cook or how to mix it up, how to bake it, how to frost it, and then ideas for decoration. So we're going to take it exactly the way Dolly Parton has told us to bake this cake, and we're going to try to bake I'm going to try to bake my first cake I've ever baked, and it's going to be this Duncan Hines Dolly Parton's favorite coconut cake, and we're going to use the buttercream. This creamy buttercream is also Dolly Parton and Duncan Hines, and we're going to put this on top. And we do have some sweetened coconut too, so we're going to go ahead and add that too. It says, "Well, hello there, cupcake," and I can see Dolly Parton making this in her house and sharing this with her guests and with her family. And I'm sure she really enjoyed this, so I'm sure she's pretty pleased to have this up, and we're pleased to be able to bake this in our home and share this with our family and our friends. So hopefully you guys grab one of these Dolly Parton products and you try it in your own home. Now we're going to get right into baking this. We'll show you how we bake it, and then we'll do a quick taste test at the end just to see if it is moist, see if it tastes like sweet coconut, and we'll let you know what we think about it. Coming up right now. Okay, so it says to take 1 package of your cake mix and put it in your mixer. We're going to do that. We're going to preset our oven to 350 degrees, and then we're going to add our other ingredients. It calls for 1 cup of milk, so we go ahead and use 1 cup of whole milk. We like whole milk rather than 2% or 1%. And then a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, and it should be melted. 4 eggs, and then just slowly mix that together. It should take about 30 seconds, and then you want to speed up your mixing to a medium speed for 2 minutes. And while you're mixing up that and your oven's preheating, you want to grease up your pans. Now, we don't need a lot of cake, so we're going to go ahead and make 2 separate cakes, smaller cakes. And then we can either give one away, or we can just have one now and have one later. So even 1 package of cake is kind of too much for us. So we'll still cut it in half and ice it the way that they said to ice it. They're just going to be smaller cakes than what they recommend. Now, they recommend 9-inch cake pans, and these are probably about 6.5, 7-inch cake pans, but they are a little deeper than what the 9-inch would be. Now here they are out of the oven, all done. They took a little longer than what they said, but they were a lot deeper, and you can see they're a little brown on top, but that's okay. We can just cut that off if we don't want it. But before we do anything else, we're going to cool these off. Here they are all cooled off. They look good. We need to cut these in half and get these iced. Look inside. They look wonderful inside. I think that's a great cake mix. And for my first time making a cake mix, I think it turned out real good. Now we need to mix up this buttercream so it's a little less stiff, and then we're going to go ahead and ice the inside of these cakes, and then we're going to ice the outside. But I'm going to sprinkle it with a little sweetened coconut, and then when we get the outside iced, we'll sprinkle it with some more. So here we go. Look at here. It looks like some snowballs, giant snowballs here. And these are the Dolly Parton coconut cakes with the buttercream icing. Don't they look good? Now this one on the right's a little smaller than the one there on the left, but that's okay. That's normal, and it's all right. They're going to taste good. We're going to enjoy them, and we'll have one for later. So stick around, guys. We're going to get a piece of this cut, and we're going to let the Gypsy taste it out and see if she likes my first cake I've ever made, and see if we can get this cake that Dolly Parton and Duncan Hines have created, and see if we can get it Gypsy approved. All right, the Gypsy's going to do a taste test on this cake. This is the first cake I've ever made. Tammy, help me. But Dolly Parton made it easy, and it was a beautiful, wonderful cake. And I tell you what, mixing it up, you could really smell that coconut. It smelled delicious. The buttercream, there was a lot more there than I thought there was going to be. It got really thick on this.
It's good.
On
it's
this
moist.
cake.
I like a moist cake. It's moist. Coconutty.
Yeah. Good
But not so
balance
much,
between
yeah.
the cake and the thing. So both Dolly and the Vanilla Gorilla did good on this cake.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys will try this too. Thank you, Dolly Parton. This is from her new line of foods, and I think she has some other products too, but definitely impressed so far, right? All right, we'll look forward to what else you have. Does it remind you of Southern comfort type of food?
Yeah.
All right. Till next time. Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Well, we truly hope you enjoyed that. We want to thank everyone who watches our videos, hits that like button, and leaves us a comment. We want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters because that extra help goes a long way. Their links are in our description. We'll see you guys next time.